Yo, what's up? CJ Grizzly here. Another episode of the Valley Spotlight. Here with my boy TNF DopeGod. What's good, man? Thanks for being here, dude.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Always.
Oh, sure, man. You've been on the scene for a few months now. You kind of just popped up out of nowhere back in the Studio 101 open mic.
Yeah.
You just been consistent. Man, what have you been working on lately?
Honestly, bro, I've been working on a project with Valley. Like, we just gotta get that shit engineered and mastered and stuff, mixed and mastered. But other than that, bro, just been working on hella music. Been fucking with the homie Exclusive. I mean, like, at his studio, you know, all the homies there, Dollar, Vic, 6 Star. I mean, just constantly getting to work, bro. Just me and Valley constantly working with Jay Soto. You know what I mean? So it's just keep pushing, bro. That's all we do now.
That's what I'm saying, man. You're always working with someone new, it seems, or in a different circle. Like, how'd you end up working with Valley? How'd you meet him?
Well, Valley, honestly, I met Valley like on some personal shit. Me and Valley, I always met him at work, so it was just like, it was dope as fuck, you know what I mean? Because I remember we got in the conversations because, like, J. Cole fucking, you know what I mean? Like, me and Valley both love, like, some rapper shit, like some hip-hop shit, so we bonded off of that. And then I remember, I think we went to a studio like once or twice back then, and then I was on some family shit. I kept having kid after kid, so I stopped fucking around and just went and worked at warehouses, worked, you know, a bunch of delis and shit. And then I bought an MPC one day and I fell in love with that shit and never looked back. And so I was just cooking up, and then one day I hit up Valley, was like, hey bro, like, come fuck with my shit. And then it was like a nuclear bomb. After that shit just started kicking off, you know. He was like, alright, come to the Monday Salon. Went to the Monday Salon and just, like, you seen that, hit the ground running, never looked back.
Right. Now, I know you guys have this concept album, or tell us about, like, you guys have the title track. What was it?
It's a Menorah Mori. It's like Latin for, like, gladiator lifestyle. So basically, like, just getting to work and just sharpening steel. Like, we got Worm on the project, we got Sana on it, we got Wolf on it, we got Soto on it. There's so many people on it, and it's just like, when we're all just spitting, we're all getting down to the bars and shit. So, like, it's done. Like, that's why I can't wait for this shit to drop, because I have more projects that I'm working on. You know, just trying to, you know, work on my solo shit, and then, like, towards Halloween, I want to drop, like, some, like, Memphis trap, like, fucking 90s Memphis trap shit. So, like, I try to genre bend, you know, do this, do that. You know, I was at the studio with the homie Exclusive and Dollar and Saturn, and I was like, they want an R&B beat, so I was like, all right, cooked up an R&B beat, shot it to them, boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? Just quick and easy. So that's all I'm doing now.
So you already kind of got your first couple albums planned out. You know, let's say you want to do Memphis Trap. So for your solo, what did you have, like, any release stage or anything? Tracks up for that yet, or are you still waiting for this project with Valley to drop first?
Yeah, I'm really not trying to step on it. So whenever that project comes out, the following month I'm trying to drop the other one. So whenever it's like a domino effect, you know what I mean? So I'm just trying to do that. It looks like it's gonna be like back to back to back, because the way this shit's going, it probably won't drop till like the beginning of July, and then like a month after that it's gonna be like August, and then I'm trying to do something in October. So I basically have this year planned out. You know what I mean? I have like all these projects, and I'm starting to like plan out next year, because I basically have the concept for the songs. I have them all, like, I sit home and I track them out and shit already. So it's just like, yeah, I'm just really focused on this shit right now. And then so it's like, what's cool is I can do that, but I can also go fuck with Soto, you know what I mean, work on a song for him, and like I'm on one of his songs, and then go to Exclusive. I got songs with Exclusive. I'm fucking producing beats for those dudes. Like, I mean, they'll hop on tracks and shit. I mean, and what's great about over there too is, like, we'll get to 4 songs in one day. I'll literally sit there, make a beat, push it out. I do my verse, and everybody starts doing their verses. While they're doing their verses, I'm over here fucking making another beat already, and like just hot plating it, boom, 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 and it just, yeah.
You guys got the assembly line like ready down. That's how it should be. That's good, man. But what's the process of making a DopeGod beat? You know, do you always have something in mind, or does it kind of come to you? Is it just something how the day goes, how you're feeling that day? Or,
Yeah, it's basically like I really don't even think about it. It's different almost every time. Where it's just like, you might find a sample and you'd be like, oh, that's dope. You might be in the car and hear, like, I was at a bar the other night, and a fucking karaoke bar, and then I heard like the Carpenter Superstar or some shit, and I'm just like, oh, I'm sampling that. You know what I mean? It just happens. Really, Valley kind of helped me like with this process because I've always like made beats and like, you know, take my time and tinker, but sometimes like I'll literally be like, hey bro, I'm gonna make a beat, come through, let's smoke, let's like make a song real quick, and then I'll be literally in the process of making the beat, and then he'll just be like, yep, we're doing that, and then like it's just, you know, like so the process is basically, yeah, I'm on the MPC and it's either I have a sample in mind, or it just comes organically where I'm just right there cooking. I'm like, oh, this needs that, and then it's just, it's, yeah. And then also too, I like to like make different types of beats. Like, you know, like I said, I made an R&B beat for them. Usually me and Valley do more boom bap and trap, but like, shit, I remember I hit up exclusive with like this fucking reggae beat, and we dropped like this damn reggae song. You know what I mean? And just like it's so organic. It's fucking crazy. And then sometimes, you know, we'll be making. Like I remember one time I was cooking up and Worm came through with Valley, and then they were like, yeah, we're doing that, and it's just like, you know, it's so I guess it's my way is the organic way. It's just like, damn, whatever happens, and like if it's time and place and everything's kind of aligned, and then boom, we just make it happen.
It's all just real organic, real spur of the moment type stuff.
Yeah.
That's dope. Now you've been producing. Valley also kind of talked you into doing the rapping part because you were just making beats at first. Have you always rapped, or you just kind of just start like completely?
Oh yeah,
from scratch like this.
Like when I was a kid, you know what I mean? On some, like in the neighborhood, like TNF shit, like they're all skaters, and I'd be the dude like at the house parties, fucking rapping and shit, like. And then like that carried on, and then when I started going to city, I started chilling with the Fresno Brown Berets, and they were on some community activism shit, and then so none of them rap, but we would go to like community events, and you would see like Optimus Prime and King Tut, and I'd be like, oh fuck, I want to rap, you know what I mean? So that's when I knew I was, you know, not good, but I was cool because they would like do a cipher, and then I'd hop in it, and they'd be like, oh yeah, you can get down, and then like that's Prime and Tut, so you know what I mean? So I was just like, oh fuck, they really fuck with your boy, so. I always knew I could rap, but I just never wanted to do it. And honestly, like you said, I just wanted to produce and shit. Like, I fell in love with that process of making beats. Like, it took up all my time, you know, sample hunting or just looking up old music, you know, like, damn, like, old Soviet vinyls or fucking Peruvian flute music. You know what I mean? There's so many beats. And then, but Valley was like, everything's due to Valley. Like everything I do, it's all because of him. Like he literally fucking pushed me into this because like we were spitting one day, and then he was just like, he called me one day, like, and he was just like, hey bro, like I just want to know, like do you just want to produce or do you want to rap too? Because like, you know what I mean, like you need to make a decision. Like, you know what I mean, like you can just produce, but he goes, but I really think you should rap also. I love your beats, and like I don't want to just be like, oh, I'm just gonna take them and just dip out with them type of shit. Like I want you on them too. Like, you mean you can get down? And I was like, all right. So I literally thought about it for like 2 hours at work, and I was like, yeah, I got to do this. You know what I mean, like it's too easy. You know what I mean, it's so fun. You know what I mean, sitting there just kind of critically thinking, blah 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 blah. I mean,
yeah, had he heard you rap before, or was that just kind of like what made him?
Well, yeah, like in 2015, we went to studios together, and so like.
Oh, okay. So you remembered it from way back then.
Yeah, well, we were in the studio like 2 times, so like I always knew Valley was a real spitter. Like me, it took me a while to find my shit, but yeah, I always tell him like we have like 2 old ass songs, and I told him to burn that laptop because my shit's whack on that show. I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't like how it sounded, and then I think we made a song called Kingslayer like in December, and he was just like. I don't know, bro. I ain't lie to you. I was in a bad place at that time, and I was just like, fuck this. And I was just like getting drunk and just writing bars. And that one, I can't lie, I did my shit on that one. And like, I remember when we recorded it the next day, he called me in the morning. He's like, hey, bro, like your verse is like fucking really fucking good. Like it's hot shit. And then like that song has probably promoted me like the most at the Money Salon because that's the one when I hop off. Like fucking, I remember Wolf was like, hey, bro, like. That shit's so fucking hard, bro, and it's just like, and that's one of my earliest beats I ever made. Like, I love that beat so much, so it's just like.
And Wolf was always honest about his appraisals of your performances too, anybody's performances too, so you know it was on point.
Yeah, I love that shit, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the whole process, Valley was just like, hey, bro, you gotta hop in, bro. Like, and you gotta do it now. Like, right now's the time. And like I said, everything, all kudos, everything I get know what I mean? I'm very grateful to him because like I would have never done this shit in a matter of like 3-4 months. I was just like bam, 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 like on the scene, fucking spitting with like I didn't even make music like that, like you said, and like I'm over here. I got fucking features with Soto and Sanaa and Wolf, you know, Worm. And it's just like it's because he put me in those circles, and people looked at me and were like, oh yeah, you get down with your beats, and you know what I mean, like because everything I at the Monday Salon that you hear from me, that's all my beats. Like that's I usually don't rap on other people's beats other than like Jay Soto. You know what I mean? Like I really don't. So it's just like yeah, everything's all due to value shit.
Like, are you at a point where you only want to rap on your beats, or you want to like, is it cool if someone slides you beats, like you rap on them? Or?
Oh yeah, you know, I'm cool with it. I ain't gonna lie to you, I was very like in a zone. I was on my Lucas shit where I was like 25 for 25. Like, nah, these are just my beats. And then I think I forgot whose beat it was, but it was that exclusive. So like I broke the cycle. So then I was just like, oh yeah, no, I'll you know what I mean, like, because I was really adamant about that for a minute, which is like, yeah, bro, I'm on the street and I don't want to break the street. And then once the street was broken, I was like, fuck it, you know what I mean, I could rap on other people's beats now. Like, you know what I mean, like I really like JRD shit. You know what I mean, like Valley always gets those exclusives, and I'm just like, bro, that shit's fucking nice. You know what I mean? So
shout out JRD, shout out Crew.
Yeah, them niggas get down.
Thank you so much. What made you actually start taking music seriously? Because I know there's like a little bit of time in between. You're kind of like, you know, like you said, you didn't know if you really wanted to rap or make music. Like, what made you kind of like buckle down and really start taking it serious?
Really, just fucking time. You know what I mean? Honestly, like I said, I was like a family dude. So like, I was used to fucking taking my sons to fucking basketball practice and fucking doing all that shit. And like once I kind of went through a separation and shit, I just had all this time in the world. You know what I mean? And like I had all these fucking beats. And so Valley would come over, and it was just like, it wasn't like taking it serious. It was more just like you jumped in the water with the sharks, and you're just, you know what I mean, you're swimming. And it's just like, so like, it was just, I had all this time. I had time to write, you know what I mean? I'd be at work writing in my head, just be like, I gotta let this shit out, whoop-de-whoop. And it was just like I said, it was organic, you know what I mean? It was almost like the Big Bang Theory. It was just like, it all kind of perfectly happened at the same time, you know what I mean? So like, I hate saying it, but that was like, that separation probably the best thing that ever happened to me, you know what I mean? I had so much time, you know what I mean? And then like, it's just, fuck, bro, like, it all happened like a domino effect where it all happened like all at once. And it was just like, and honestly, music's really good therapy, dog. So like, it really helped me get my head clear, like fucking, you know, like let out certain emotions, certain fucking, I mean, like, I ain't lie to you, sometimes I'll be getting fucking pissed as fuck, and I'll just be like, alright, well, I gotta transfer this energy into a beat, you know what I mean? So I'll just go and I'll make a beat, and they're usually like my best beats, you know what I mean? So I kind of thrive on like that shit, like, you know, you piss me off or make me sad, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna make something nice out of this shit. So and then that, it kind of all transpired, like, when I started seeing you, like December to January, you know what I mean? Like, you know, 2026 January, it's just, I was there constantly, I had time, you know what I mean? And then, which was crazy too, because I remember just being like, I was kind of the oddball sticking out, like, I was there, but nobody knew what the fuck I was doing there. They're like, who the fuck is this cat, you know what I mean? And I remember feeling like that too, being like, yeah, I'm in all these circles and shit, and like, these niggas just look at me, because I wasn't even like, me and Valley were making music, but we were not like letting them out yet, and so it was just like, and I just remember being like, oh yeah, and then once it happened, like, I remember like my first Monday salon, when I hopped off stage, niggas were like, oh, you do this for years, son? I was like, no, that's my first time. And they're just like, what the fuck type of shit is that? And I was just like, I've been working on this, bro, like, behind the scenes for like 2 months now, like, you know what I mean? Like, just, I have the time for this shit now, so it's just, yeah, you know, it's pretty fucking fun. I love this shit now, where it's just, there ain't no stopping. It's just not gonna stop anytime soon.
It's beautiful like that. It's always just organic like that. You know what I mean? When you love it, it's the only thing you can think about. You know.
See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
My last words, got a ball before I leave the scene. All alone, my life's absurd. Burn it down like gasoline. What's the price when I kill my nerves? What's a dream without the team? Everything that I observe, killing off my self-esteem. Hey, fuck all this pain, going insane. Lost on this road, gotta keep it in vain. Mind is calm when I switch these lanes. Lost on this road, but my soul can't change. All of my problems be multiplying. Corrupt my mind, now my soul divided. Light to the dark, now I'm eternally fighting. Light to the hate, now I'm raised over right.
Land of the lost for the lost souls. Land of the lost for the lost souls. Land of the lost for the lost souls. Fuck my flow, stay on my toes. Land of the lost for the lost souls. Land of the lost for the lost souls. Fuck my flow, stay on my toes. Land of the lost for the lost souls.
All of my dogs come through straight blasting. Consumed by the dark, I'm a dirty ass bastard. Broken eternity, this shit's everlasting. Depression killing me even fast. Compared to my father, now my life's contrast. Feel like a failure, it might be a factor. Home to the dome, I might get the blast. But not till my son see the pub and the master. Running this bitch, waving the phone. Nigga lacking next to the stove. Man down, should've kept the pole. Drop the addy, now I'm kicking the dough. Running this shit straight to the ground. Blood on the feet, now I'm making the sound. All of my niggas ain't fucking around. East side up with your bitch face down.
Land of the lost for the lost souls. Land of the lost for the lost souls. Land of the lost for the lost souls. Fuck my flow, stay on my toes.
Kill them all, be my last words. Shot a ball before I leave the scene. All alone, my life's absurd. Burn it down like gasoline.
Land of the lost for the lost souls. Land of the lost for the lost souls.
Burn it down like gasoline.
Land of the lost for the lost souls.
We're back here, Valley Spotlight. We got TNF DopeGod in the building now. TNF now. Tell us a little bit about the background on that. I know you kind of grew up out in the Fascists, old stomping grounds. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, it's just a skating crew. But they were like 3 to 4 years older than me, so like I grew up just like really admiring those cats. You know what I mean? It was like, you know what I mean, like basically like 5, 6 people, and then just those are like my middle school years, and then like the high school years. It was just fucking tagging crew, fucking skating crew. You know what I mean? Like just everybody was just had their own lane. You know what I mean? Like there was Yayo, Never, Jax, Drones, my nigga Worlds, and everybody put in work. Everybody, had love. You know what I mean? It was just like uh, speaking like it's just all Shields Ave shit, bro. Like from First and Shields all the way down to Cedar. You know what I mean? Like everybody knew each other. Everybody fucked with each other. We just had fucking house parties, going to fucking doing a bunch of shit. Just that neighborhood. I can't speak for it today, like I mean, but like back then we were just all so tight. You know what I mean? Like I remember just like fascist stomping grounds. Like Fash would fucking be at Yayo's house in the back riding and shit, and like we'll go skating and shit. Just I was basically me and Drone were the youngest cats to be there. Everybody else was like 18. We're all 15 and shit. You know what I mean? Those niggas getting into rumbles were over there fighting their competition and shit. You know what I mean? It's just it was a real good way for us to come up. You know what I mean? Like just those dudes really did their thing teaching us shit. You know what I mean? Shout out to my nigga Yayo, Jackson, Never. Like they're really some stand up out dudes, and then like we kind of crossed over into like everything's like Shields and fucking Millbrook and First, and then we kind of went to First and Clinton. You know what I mean? Had a bunch of little homies over there. That's where I met my nigga Worlds. I mean, because I ended up, you know what I mean, doing like a year, and then they're trying to send me to like CYA for like 5 years, and fucking ended up just doing a year, and then I came back out, met my nigga World, and then this is like when I was like 16, 17, and then we just started pushing, and then fucking end up having kids and shit. And so I always rep TNF, always kept it going. Like, you know what I mean? Like it was just a cool ass skating crew that were bombers at the same time. You know what I mean? Like if you knew, you know what I mean, from like '04 to '06, '07, yeah, TNF was fucking everywhere. We were bombing every night. You know what I mean? We were going ham. You know what I mean? And then it was cool, like I said, like so the whole Av Shields, you know what I mean, that's our territory, but then you go over here and then you got Fashion, all them, you know what I mean? Or you know what I mean? Fucking Otis Reed, we used to call him Bravo. You know what I mean? All that shit back in the day, and just some real fucking skater fucking fashion be coming around. There was just a lot of traffic in that First and Clinton area, so it's just shout out to First and Clinton and shit.
I heard it too. Were you always the dope god? What was your name, or did you come up with that later?
Yeah, well, basically, like that's where like the mobbing shit with the rapper shit started emerging because like they used to call me Styles and shit. So then like that's what everybody knew me. It would be like TNF, you know what I mean, DGK, FT Dub, 211, 187, fucking a bunch of crews that just we were just all tight knit and shit. And then so it was Styles, and then I chose my nigga Sammy, and then like I said, so what we used to do was go to different houses, go to my nigga Fez's house, go to my nigga Marky, Sean's, you know what I mean? I'll go fuck with my nigga Juju, and then like, but people would be back there drinking and they'll start freestyling. So now I'd always go out there and fucking freestyle and always eat these cats up. I remember my nigga Sammy was like, damn, nigga, you got some dope styles. So that's when that came from. So it started, it was styles, then it went to dope styles. I mean, that, and then fucking eventually I was just like, I dropped the fucking styles and just went for dope. And then on some Fly God shit, like in 2020, I was just like, nah, nigga, it's Dope God, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like the Supreme, like, it's almost like went Super Saiyan type of shit. You know what I mean? Started making beats like in 2022 and just was like, fuck it. You know what I mean? We're whatever. And then just kept like, it's almost like the pot kept boiling and shit just kept brewing until finally it hit that level. And then now it's just like, now, yeah, rocked up until go, yeah. And then now, like this year, it was just like it's like Super Saiyan Dope God. It's like now it's just another level, and that's what I feel like this shit's always gonna be. It's like just keep getting better and better and better, progressing. I mean, evolution. Like honestly, like the more I do this, the more I get better. The more I like, fuck, bro. Like we were at Soto's, you know what I mean, and like you see me smash out a verse, fucking a good one too, like in 20 minutes, and I was even surprised by that because I'm just like, all right, I'm starting to get fucking nasty. This is getting good, and then. So I just don't see that process ever stopping. You know what I mean?
there. What was the soundtrack growing up like? What were you listening to? Who were the artists like inspired you when you were kind of growing up around that era?
Oh, bro, everything '90s. Like my my pops is like that one of those like fucking '90s b boys. Like this fucker had like our motherfuckers got Pokemon cards and shit. This fool had fucking binders and binders of CDs and like so like
You have two dads. You have the hip hop dad, or you have the burritos and the oldies dad.
for sure. And my dad and his brothers were fucking on some '90s hip hop and R&B shit. And that's one thing about my life that I was like always dope that I look back on is like, you know, like I have four uncles and they were like the ones that taught me different shit. So I have like my uncle Justin and Tom. They got me into like the X-rated and Brother Lynch shit. They love X-rated and Brother Lynch. So I was like with that angle. And then like my pops is him and his brothers like they were like listening to fucking Timberland and Missy Elliott, fucking Wu-Tang Clan, Mobb Deep. Like they were really on some like East Coast shit. And then my pops fucking loved Pac and Snoop Dogg. So like Doggy Style CD, you know what I mean? When I was like little holding it, you know what I mean? He had all that shit, but he also loved R&B like a motherfucker. So like every fucking Casey and JoJo and fucking 112 song, Jagged Edge, I know all that bullshit, you know what I mean? Fucking Usher, you know what I mean? Like it stays with you. So it's just, and then I had other uncles where like, because I ain't gonna lie, I love hip hop, but I also love like grunge music, like and 70s rock. So like I had another uncle named Juan that he used to buy me like the Metallica fucking Black album and then showed me like, you ever heard of Judas Priest? You know what I mean? And I'm like, the fuck in him. And so like I've always had like a wide range of listening to music. You know what I mean? So like they're the ones that kind of guided me. So it would just be like fucking East Coast, you know what I mean? Wu-Tang, Mobb Deep. Then you'd have my pops would be like Machiavelli, you know what I mean? And Snoop Dogg. And then the Brother Lynch, X-Rated, fucking Mac Dre, all that Bay Area shit. And then I had another uncle where he was just like, all right, bro, what we're doing, you know what I mean? Guns N' Roses, you know what I mean? It's like, fuck yeah.
You're pretty well rounded there, man. Which comes in handy, I guess, now that you're as a producer. I guess since you're a producer, like, who are your favorite producers that like, you learn from or like you kind of watch to like?
Oh yeah, it's Alchemist and fucking Dilla, you know what I mean? Conductor. Great thing about Conductor, he has videos online where he's just like making the beats in front of you and you're just like, all right, well, I mean, let me try to an Alchemist too. I like that. That's how I learned how to make beats. It's like I ain't gonna lie to you. Like you can go on YouTube and be like, oh, give me a tutorial. I was like, nah, what is he doing? What is he sampling? I pause videos. What vinyl is that? Try to zoom in on that bitch. Okay, yeah, that's what he's, you know what I mean? Okay, let me go see what I can make with that. You know what I mean? So it's just like for sure Alchemist is like the dude that really like there's producers like that I admire that I'm like, oh, hopefully like I can work like that, like fucking Pharrell and you know what I mean, like MF Doom and you know all these like what's his name? It's not fuck the dude that did Ready to Die.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, like shit like that, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, like I love '90s hip hop. Like that's what I shoot for. Like let's make these motherfuckers proud. You know what I mean?
Switch where the hook's supposed to be. On this one, I was gonna try to do it in one take right now. Can't you make it like this? It can't. Straight about the sheet. Was it all the ways I tend to elevate? Switch the scene on her. You ain't never seen something
also finally got to your first performance, your first show at our hub. Now, what was that experience like? I know you're kind of trying to get the bit, doing all these open mics, and finally got to do a live performance. What was that like?
Oh, it's work. You know what I mean? It's a sharpening steel. It feels like any other time you do this. Like if you do this enough, it becomes second nature. So you're really just not thinking about it no more. It's just bam, 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 bam. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people can make music and they can make music very well in the studio, but when they go out to perform it, you can tell you're just like, oh nigga, you ain't got that. I mean, you need to master that. And with me, I feel like I've never had that problem. I mean, I'm kind of very critical on myself. So if I fuck up, it's gonna affect my whole night. You know what I mean? I'll be like, oh fuck that, nigga. I'm going home and I'm gonna do this shit like 20 more times now. This is never gonna happen again. So like, I'm very hard on myself. So when I keep that mind state, like when I do these live performances now, it's almost like, yeah, this is work. I mean, this is it. I mean, like I feel like I'm supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be doing this shit.
It's like you do practice so much, so when you actually hit the field, it's just like a nature. I mean,
Yeah, start pantomiming and rhyming. Fucking get to the work.
So now, as an up and coming MC in Fresno, what are your thoughts on the Valley scene, the Valley hip hop scene? What are the pros of some of the cons you see?
Well, definitely right now, if nobody's fucking paying attention, like, bro, this shit's cracking, bro. Like everybody's getting to work. It don't matter what lane you're in. Like you got fucking Lonely California Nights killing it. You got fucking my boy Hector Hernandez is fucking Hernandez, Hector Hendricks. I'm true, but he's in San Diego getting this shit done. Like, look, you can see 6 Stars like the new fucking little Fresno hyphy movement. Those fools are getting to fucking work constantly. You know what I mean? Shout out Ricky, Dirty, Saturn. You know what I mean? All of them. Like everybody has their own lane and they're fucking killing it. You have Crew over here. They're always very consistent what they do. If you want your gritty boom bap shit, you either go to Planet Asia, Fash. If you really want to do it, you go to MC Wicks. You know what I mean? And then dude, there's so much out here. You got fucking Sanaa. You got Wolf. Wolf is different level. And then it just keeps bleeding into more. Look at fucking Shabby, bro. Shabby's like Fresno's Drake, bro. The fucker is just so well rounded and so gifted. Like, you know what I mean? And then you got like, it's crazy. Like I'm saying, like the pros are just, they keeps going. I can do this shit all day. Look at Draft. Look at Emmett Till. Like, look at all these people. Kiki the Brat. Like, there's so much people that are just getting to it. Jay Soto. Like, I admire Jay Soto so much. Dude's fucking young, but he produces so well and he writes. He does all his own shit. Like, dude, like the list can keep going. The cons though is just like, to be honest, a lot of people don't fuck with it. You know what I mean? Like it's just, I'm gonna be honest. You know what I mean? Like that's one thing that I love about the people I work with is we all support each other. We all show love because yeah, there ain't too much motherfucking support. You know what I mean? Coming like a lot of people find their own pockets and shit, and what I mean by that is like usually the artists that come into Fresno they fuck with them. You know what I mean? So you'll have like promoters pulling out like like fucking Phoenix Flexing was just here, you know what I mean? And then like they'll go see that, but they won't go to like a fucking art hub and like go
Shows or any of the past year. Yeah, that's always been a thing you always say. We show up for other out of towners more than we do our own people in the studio. It's always been. But like I said, you guys, I see, you guys have the right state of mind. Like you go to the Money Salon, like you guys are open to working with other people, like you, 6 Star, Wolf. You guys are all about collaborating and stuff. So,
I really think it's lack of communication. I think people like need to get it out there more. You know what I mean? Like I I feel like there should be a select people that if they're not making music, that's what they should be doing. You know what I mean? Because like it's just like getting the word out there. Because like I said, there's so much talent out here. Like this is Fresno. A lot of shit's dictated by fucking drugs and gangs. You know what I mean? So it's just like a lot of times these motherfuckers just want to hear some gang shit. You know what I mean? They're really like I know that. That's why I don't get bummed out by it because I know like the music I make, some motherfucker in like New York's gonna like this shit. Somebody in the East Coast, fucking, you know what I mean? It like Philly gonna like this. You know what I mean? Like I make music that's like, you know, I tell Valley this shit's like timeless, nigga. Like we anybody can go make some fucking trap shit and go do all that. You know what I mean? And because a lot of times what you see, especially in Cali, is motherfuckers will follow waves. So you have a lot of motherfuckers on the east side like trying to sound like EBK and shit, and it's just like, well, instead of doing that, why don't you just try to like make your own shit? You know what I mean? And that's why I love making beats because like I fucking genre band, I'll fucking make a trap beat, I'll make a boom bap beat, and it's just like I try to go wide ranging, so it's just like I can do it all. You know what I mean? Like fucking went to exclusives and fucking made like a Draco beat, and we started rapping like that. It's just like And that's what I was trying to explain to somebody, where it's just like there's so many lanes, and that's why I fuck with certain people, because like when I go to exclusives and I'm working with Six Star, I'm not trying to be the most barsy motherfucker. They're so good melodically, they're helping me with that, so I could be more melodically. But when I go with Worm and Valley, nah, we're like fighting that shit out. You know what I mean? Like bar battles and shit. You know what I mean? So it's just like people also need to understand, like, that's how you stay wide ranging, and that's how you stay, genre bending, and you can do it all. And that's what I want to do. You know what I mean? Bruce Lee said, "Be like fucking water." You know what I mean? So it's just I try to keep it like the.
Got part of MMA, you know what I mean? Mixing all the different styles instead of just sticking to one, what are your plans for the rest of the year? I know you said you're going to drop your solo. You got a Halloween one. What are your personal goals for the rest of the year? I mean, what do you want to accomplish at the end of this year?
Honestly, ever since I started doing this shit, it was more like an NBA 2K check mark. You know what I mean? Where like this accomplished, this accomplished. I basically marked most of them off. There's probably like two, three more. You know what I mean? Like there's certain people that I just want to work with that that basically will do that for me. So hopefully that shit will come out next year. I got a couple of shit lined up with certain people, and like they're pretty big in the game. So it's like, you know what I mean, especially for Fresno. So it's just like that's just it. It's just like keep grinding, keep staying up. But like for the rest of the year, it's just like get these features, get these, sit in these rooms with these people that know what they're doing, and just basically learning. Like this is the start of the year. This is the, like I said, I got one with Valley. I dropped the solo project. That's gonna be a double, and then I'm gonna drop one for Halloween. It's basically 4 projects in 1 year. You know what I mean? Like shooting for Rookie of the Year, and then going next year, and then like that's one thing about like me and Valley got a project, but like literally we probably have like another one in the back end. Like, you know what I mean, like we just stay, we make a song one every like 2 3 days. And like I said, when I was at exclusives, them motherfuckers are knocking them out like four at a time. So it's just like I have so much unreleased music, it's fucking sickening. And so it's just like I could just gather that shit up, drop little EPs, but it's just like, nah, I'm trying to go like a designed way where it's just like, nah, this is how it's gonna be, this is how it's gonna sound. You know what I mean? I really want to put a lot of thought into it before it comes out, premeditated. Like I've been thinking about this Memphis trap shit for like 2 months, and I was like, oh no, this is what I'm gonna do, and we're gonna do it for Halloween. You know what I mean? It's gonna be dictated towards that. You know what I mean? So it's just like, because next year, I basically have this year all planned out. Next year, like I want to do like some like Mac Miller live from space shit, where it's like it's live music instead of me playing my beats. It's like, nah, we have a bassist back there, we got a drummer. You know what I mean? It's like I said, I just want to keep progressing, getting better and better, especially musically. You know what I mean? Like that you can't be stagnant in this shit, and I feel that. Like since I barely stepped in, it's like, yeah, like motherfuckers will motivate you. Like people like Shabby and Wolf, they fucking motivate you. Draft, they fucking Valley, Worm, like these motherfuckers make you want to just get better and better. So it's just like that's just the plan for this year, is just getting better and better, knocking all that shit down, but also trying to get these features with these people that that are like my off my checklist. Bang bang. So
Sure, man. So this is kind of a calm before the storm here. The vault's pretty loaded up. And any final shout outs?
oh yeah, bro, fucking if I ain't shout you out already, you know what I mean? Yeah, honestly, I fuck with a lot of people, but you know what I mean? Shout out to my boy Valley, Worm, you know what I mean? Shout out to the crew. Fucking love JRD. JRD's a dope individual, you know what I mean? Fucking shout out Soto, you know what I mean? Six Star, you know what I mean? Exclusive, SB, Dollar, you know what I mean? Like Sanaa, fucking my boy from Samson, Wolf, you know what I mean? The fucking his brother Marlon, you know what I mean? Like, dude, there's so much work out here. You know what I mean? I'll shout out my family, you know what I mean? My uncles, like they're the reasons why I'm so musically inclined. You know what I mean? My sons, they're the reasons why I do this shit. You know what I mean? So it's just like it's and yeah, this is a family affair. You know what I mean? So like this is just the beginning. Like, you know what I mean? This is just me and my run. When my sons come, you know what I mean? This shit. I mean, no, that's one thing that I'm really hoping on, is like, you know what I mean, somebody can actually see out there and see how consistent I am. It's good music, and just like, you know what I mean, because hey, you know, everybody can do this shit independently, but I'm trying to get that deal and try to be like, hey, like let me create my own fucking label. And once that happens, then it's like, all right, now we gonna funnel in the homies and the family. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a enterprise, a network type of shit. You know what I mean? Like I said, we get better and better, and just, I mean, we trying to get to that chili. We trying to, you know what I mean, build the community right, but also like build like a fucking a conglomerate, you know what I mean, a commission where it's just like, nah, now we will have our own label and we can dictate our shit. You know what I mean? Nobody's gonna dictate that shit for us. You know what I mean? Like on some like Eminem Slim Shady shit where it's like, you know, you got the deal from Dr. Dre, but they're like, nah, go start Shady Records. It's like that's my goal is get that, so then we can just, you know what I mean? Fuck that, bro. Like we make our own shit, we run our own shit, we do our own tours, we do our own shit. Fuck the rest, you know what I mean? So.
Big plans ahead. I hope good luck and all that. And thanks for being here today, dude. That's the episode for today. Thanks for turning into the Valley
Shields Ave, baby, TNF crew, you know what I mean? Forever and ever. Peace.
Hey yo, crow shit. Take my time, what I got for the day. There's a lot left to say. Real well verse in the guide what they say. That it's all for the take. Everything the light touch turn on when I came. Sidewalk on that road, try to spot me a lane. Godspeed today, go and call me a play. Hut 1, Hut 2, go and toss me the game. Crazy, valley in the streets, but don't say it. Living my life like I know I'm God favorite. We was on the stage with Frack in LA. We brought the big bag, ready for the big chief. Real big smoke means real big fire. Sound the alarm, put them away with the water flow by. Blue shade, my lungs off for the snakes. Pitted mask off who they are, what they say. Real big bark, but the bite never came. It's a goddamn shame. All up in the spot with a car full of paint. Make a mark before I leave. Wavy when the tides wash away my sins. Put your hands together for a real big man. Little homie, listen here, ain't no gosh darn stand. Throw them off in the trunk while they song still playing. I don't give a fuck about a bad rap. Go and get them jacked with the bandwidth. As soon as I step on the set, it's a rap click. Catch me alone, hold it down for the rap click. Yeah, crew shit, what you really know about it though? Got me feeling bulletproof in this Honda Accord. No shook, no punches, JR with the sauce. Yeah, bet I butt back when the shots pop off. Yo.
Lost on this road, gotta find my way. Gotta find my way. It's all to the point, there ain't nothing to say. There ain't nothing to say. Homie wanna talk, put the burners to his face. Cuddy gotta learn from the boom, from the bass. And I'm ghosted, and I'm gone without a trace. That's some shit, take the motherfucking grave. Dirty ass dope in the two-tone Dodge. I don't give a fuck, me against all odds. Rolling down the block, trying to avoid the cops. I gotta duck my Glock so I don't get popped, Ain't nothing to a god, If you seen what I mean, we could reach it to the top, ayy. Old boy gon' spin that block. Looking for his ops like he just can't stop, so we rollin' these streets. Walking down Shield, bitch, clutching my heat. Humanitarian if you want me to be. Mama no killer, they want it from me. Shotgun down, lockdown with blood on my feet. But y'all know me, Dopey the G, can never be defeated. Walking through the streets and I'm talking to my demons. Fucking with your bitch, now she's sucking down my semen. Coming out the slums, trying to make it out. When I see you, it's up like my bank account. Snakes in the grass try to snake me out, but I'll never ever let them go and take me out. I'll drown in the work before I taste the drought. Bullet after bullet will exceed the amount. King Slayer, motherfucker, I'll just bleed them out. King Slayer, motherfucker, I'll just bleed them out. Rah.